What's good, everybody? My name is Gentleman.JUGG.
And I'm Sid.
And welcome back to another Jug and Son. Doing WWE last week today. How you doing today, boy?
It's alright.
Look, if y'all haven't heard the latest Gentleman.JUGG cast, y'all might have to know that I'm coming in at a lower register. Because somebody sat there and told us that we talk basically the same. Excuse me. And because of this, I gotta come in deep. I gotta come in low. I gotta come in extra vibrational.
Yeet.
So, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Do all the things all the other YouTubers tell you to do. Son, I need you to take me to this week's Saturday night main event.
So, like, there's no point in going over SmackDown and Raw because nothing happens.
No. You got to come in higher. I got to have the lower voice. You got to come in higher.
There's no point in talking about SmackDown and Raw.
See, you doing too much.
my voice naturally goes low. So there's no point in talking about SmackDown and Raw because nothing happened.
That's exactly right, son. I could not agree with you more that SmackDown and Raw basically did the exact same thing that they did the week before.
So this is the special pay-per-view or special episode or whatever they want to call it.
I mean, it's Saturday night main event. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So
we started with Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax. This match happened because Nia Jax attacked her one time on Raw.
I mean, that was this Raw.
Yeah. And so they have a match, and Rhea Ripley shockingly wins, her first title defense.
Well, that's what happens, I mean.
So I guess mommy's on top.
I mean, forget about Liv Morgan getting her rematch. We're just moving on.
Oh, yeah. You want more?
I don't want more, but that's how these things go.
Well, I mean,
this is how it goes.
Rhea Ripley gets like 20 rematches, and when Liv loses, it's just done.
Look, this match was pretty good. I didn't hate it. A lot of high spots.
But I knew who was going to win.
We knew who was going to win walking into this.
So then we had Braun Breaker versus Sheamus. It's nice to see the IC champion wrestling. I mean, I know he doesn't wrestle very often, but he still wrestles more than Shinsuke, the US champion.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know what's going on with that.
He just vanished.
This match was also a good match as well, but I've seen this match before.
I mean, I thought Sheamus had it for a second, and then he didn't. He was about to do the bro kick, and then his ribs gave out, and then that was it. He just suddenly stopped. He's like, "Oh, my ribs," and then he got speared, and it was over. And now now we get to see Braun Breaker sit in the crowd again next Raw and not do anything, and then Sheamus will fight Ludwig again, and then
I really hope that doesn't happen.
And then it's just a repeat. It's a cycle. It's just a loop.
I really feel in my heart, in my soul, I feel like Sheamus is going to fight for the IC championship at WrestleMania.
And then he'll win it. And then he can say, "I did what John Cena couldn't do."
I mean, The Miz did it. Yeah. John Cena hasn't done it yet.
Yeah.
So, I mean, nothing to fight about.
So then we had Cody and Kevin and Shawn Michaels for the contract signing because we needed a pay-per-view to do a contract signing.
This was fine. I didn't hate this.
It's fine.
Next week they can fight for it, and I assume that Cody's going to come out to the ring with no belt.
Well, yeah, because they're hanging the belts above the thing, or above the... Yeah, they have to hang the belts up now. Usually they do it before the match, but because it's a pay-per-view, they got to hang it up before the match. Like a week before.
I mean, they've never done this before. Usually the ladder match comes out and they've already hung it, so... this is different. So I don't hate it, but Shawn Michaels decided to try to shake hands. Kevin Owens is like, nah, son. And then Cody kicks him in the face, and that sets up Shawn Michaels to tune up the band and also kick KO in the face.
Yeah. When Cody does it, it's a super kick. When Shawn Michaels does it, it's his finisher.
Boom.
So
nobody kicks it like Shawn.
Yeah. And so then, Kevin just grabs his face again. And then, what's going to happen on SmackDown is that they're going to have a brawl again with security everywhere or something.
I really hope not. Let's just go to Royal Rumble. They don't even have to be on TV anymore as far as I'm concerned. You've said it all.
You've done everything. You can you could film another car video, I guess. But that was it for that. Then we had Jacob Fatu in his first pay-per-view match.
This is pretty dope.
With Braun Strowman.
I did like watching Jacob Fatu just be the absolute monster that he actually is.
Like, he murdered Braun and then he just murdered him.
He murdered him like 20 times, and I was there for it. I don't know what gold I want Jacob Fatu to have. I mean, this dude has shown clearly that he can be tag team champion all by himself.
So I was like, he beat all the tag teams by himself.
Yeah, and he's a Samoan werewolf, and I'm here for it. I want him to keep doing it.
And Tama Tonga's kind of funny.
I don't know why Tama Tonga was trying to stop Jacob from, doing backflips onto Braun Strowman. I don't know.
He was like, no, don't do it. I'm like, you should be in there and be like, yeah.
I'm not down for that part.
I'm like, you should be encouraging him. You're supposed to be just as violent. I mean, the first time you showed up, you killed Jimmy and then threw Kevin into his own car. But now you're like, no, don't jump on him.
We can't have it.
It's like, keep it consistent, Father H, with your long-term booking. And then we had the main event, which is Gunther versus Jey Uso. We got to see the workhorse champion wrestle.
It's been a while. And
what's funny is the last time he wrestled was at the last main event.
It really was, and then here we are at this one right
here.
But
look, he's the workhorse champion. He needs a break.
Hey, look, this match, it went exactly how I thought it was gonna go.
I mean, I was rooting for Jey because,
I didn't think that Jey had a chance.
He didn't have it, but I was rooting for him still.
A lot of people were sitting there saying that he did have a small chance because this is predictable. This is Father H cooking to the point where most of his stuff is
the same,
100% predictable.
And I'm like, you just gotta let him cook though, because he's got something coming. You just gotta hold on a little bit.
He's cooking, but we're not hungry.
So Gunther won the belt, and then as the workhorse champion, he will now disappear until WrestleMania.
Well, I'm sure we'll see him on Monday. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't see this man on Monday.
I mean, it'd just be crazy if Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes were on Monday, and the workhorse champion of Raw wasn't there. That would just be insane. They wouldn't do that.
I mean, they wouldn't do it again. They wouldn't do it again. Look, I really don't have too much to say about this. This, to me, was a pretty decent show. The action was pretty good.
It's just predictable.
It was very predictable. We could kind of figure out who was going to win what.
I mean, honestly, it didn't.
The only one that, to me, that was actually a real surprise was Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman not really having a banger of a match. It got to the point where we got Braun Strowman freaking bleeding out of his mouth and nose.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, this show is basically, you could just skip Raw and SmackDown for the week and just watch this, and it's the same thing.
It pretty much is. It's just wrapping up some stuff, and I'm not against this show.
No, I'm just kind of bored a little bit.
Well, we'll see what happens with next week's Royal Rumble, because I'm pretty sure that Raw and SmackDown are not going to be interesting at all this entire time. If something interesting happens, we'll talk about it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, well, listen, you guys. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Do all the things all the other YouTubers tell you to do. Check us out on Instagram. Check us out on BLUESKY. Yeah, I got a BLUESKY account. Okay. Check us out on YouTube. And check us out doing some more gameplay videos, because that's what we're doing. And tune in next time, because the next one will be available
When it's ready.